Welcome to the community podcast with, and I should say my good friend, because I remember the first time I met this gentleman at the Sycamore Business Expo, I believe, about a little over a year ago. Maybe it's longer than that now. Dustin Richie, he is the owner and operator of Magnificent Maid, Ohio. Good to see you.
It's good to see you again. Good to see you again.
I'll tell you, a lot of great things have been happening in your life with business.
Yes. We're still extremely busy, still growing and growing. The Tiffin location is still just motoring along, but Bucyrus, it's people are learning more about us and hearing more about us thanks to you guys, over the radio and through the computer. So, I appreciate that very much. We're growing and growing in Bucyrus. We just keep kind of motoring along, and just hired another employee, and probably going to be looking for some more here pretty quick. So,
well, that's a wonderful testimony. Now I'm going to kind of reel us back a little bit.
Okay.
You started in 2021, am I correct?
Yes. Yeah.
How did this idea come about for Magnificent Maid?
So it was just something I created for my mother to have, something to do in her extra time. Retirement's coming; it's creeping around the corner. So, watching her when I was growing up, working a couple of jobs, I always thought I'm going to create something for her, and have her be comfortable and in her retirement years, let's call them. So they're not there yet, and she's probably going to listen to this and groan a little bit and shake her finger at me. But just something for her to do, extra time. And she was extremely, extremely efficient. We grew very rapidly through word of mouth, and I decided, well, let's hire a couple of people. And a couple of people, within a couple of months, rolled right into us, at this point being up to 25 employees. So,
and the rest is history.
And the rest is history, yes.
But what's wonderful about it is, from the humble beginnings of yourself and an idea and your mother, now you're up to around 25 employees.
Up to around 25 employees, yes. Yep.
So these things, if you have a plan, correct, and you execute a plan,
yes,
you normally get a good result.
Right, yes. And after I hired a couple of employees and kind of seen, it was going to go beyond that scale, I'm like, okay, well, let's just go all in on this. Yeah. That's where I sat down and spent many of days, weeks, lots of hours pulling together just a really good plan over the next 3, 5, 10 years. So,
well, I would consider you an entrepreneur. What's the biggest what are some of the challenges? Let's say somebody out here is hearing you and saying, "Well, I've thought of some ideas or anything." I know I'm digressing a little bit from what we're going to talk about your business, but what have you learned of this to help somebody else?
Somebody else that's looking into starting their own thing and wanting to do something, I say do it. We only have so long in this world, so there's only so much time we have, and none of us really know how much time we do have. So do it. Do what you love. Do what you want to do. Like I've talked and told people before when they've asked me that same question, I just tell them, do it, because no matter what, even if you fail at trying it, at least you tried. You're never going to be sitting there down the road and having regrets. That would be a sad thing to sit there and say, boy, I wish I would have started this card collecting business, or I wish I would have started this wine company. Do it. If you're able to do it, do it. I can't stress that more to people. It means the world to you when you have something you love that you're waking up to every day, and it's just like, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I love, and I'm helping people.
And it's your passion.
It is.
When it's your passion, it's a whole different thing. So I always tell ownership is much different than anything, and having owned businesses and that. Yes. I can tell you right now, once you learn to be an owner, there's great things can happen in your life.
Yes.
In so many wonderful ways. Let's go back to Magnificent Maid, Ohio. Now, you offer types of different plans, right? You have commercial and residential, I take it?
Yes, yep. So we have commercial, residential cleaning. Along the residential, it goes from deep cleanings to just basic stuff. We have some clients who just want us to come in and vacuum the floors and maybe clean the bathroom. Okay. We'll do it. Nothing I don't like to tell people no. That's part of the thing of, why I love it. I'm here to help people. I created this, for my mother, to help her. So that's our motto. It's to help people. So we have to offer that.
Well, in essence, you're solving someone's problem.
Absolutely.
And I always say they'll beat the door down getting to you if you solve their problem.
Absolutely.
Now, like you said, maybe somebody just needs basic cleaning. Sometimes somebody may need something more extensive. And then, of course, I take it everything is priced based upon what services they would need from you, and that's all assessed by. Is it yourself or?
Yes. So I go into every prospective client's home or business, and I do a walkthrough with them first before we do anything.
That's good. A
lot of people reach out and say, I just want numbers. I'll give them numbers. That's fine. But to truly capture that and to really figure out what they want, I love to do walkthroughs and write everything down, type it out, get it in front of them to be like, okay, this is your work order. This is what you want done. To your home or your business, and this is what's going to be done. This is where the bar is set right here. So,
well, I would take it that you've already said it's a growing business. You're up to around 25 employees now and looking to hiring.
Yes.
Employees, I also thought about this is the type of business I think where people are very careful about who they bring into their homes. So are your people licensed and bonded, or how do they work on? How does this work on that?
Yes, yep. So we do background checks. We are, insured, bonded. We have workers' comp insurance. We have all of our bases covered, and that's to cover the clients. 100% on that one. We don't, hire people with the extensive backgrounds. We just can't do that because they're going into the homes, into the businesses, and trust is a huge thing.
Yes.
We are strangers, for the first time going into homes and sometimes in there to ourselves, and people are giving us keys and codes, and so it's very, very important to me to make sure that I have all those bases covered and everything is good. That way the clients are comfortable. So.
Right, and if you make the client happy, everything will work out.
Everything works out then.
It just kind of pretty much works out that way.
That's right.
Now, I know if you have a website called magnificentmaid.com. You can also go on Facebook under Magnificent Maid. Is it under Magnificent Maid, Ohio?
Magnificent Maid.
Okay, yep. Magnificent Maid. You can go on Facebook. But what I wanted to emphasize right now is because I do know some of you folks for this service will phone. And we have a different number now, or maybe for some people it's a different, or he's got so much, quite frankly, his business is so good, he's got a whole different number because he's just being overwhelmed.
Absolutely.
So the number, and I will give it a number of times, is 419-561-4429. This is Magnificent Maid, Ohio. And we're talking again this morning with Dustin Richie. He's the owner and the operator. And the phone number for Magnificent Maid, Ohio is 419-561-4429. In the waning moments of the podcast, Dustin, anything you'd like to add in here?
No. Just I appreciate everything that you and the radio station does, and appreciate everybody out there. We're very blessed. Want to say thank you to all of our clients that we have right now, and if you're interested, it's free. It's a free quote. I come in, just do a walkthrough, and talk to you a little bit, and go from there. So no pressure, no hassle, no haggle. So.
Yeah. You're here to solve people's problems.
Absolutely.
And that's what you're doing. And by the way, we appreciate this gentleman is a big promoter of our station and what we can do it. And I believe your rep is Claudia Spiegel, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
She is his sales rep. So I'm just going to put a little thing in for Claudia on this one. I don't think you would mind that at all, would you?
I don't mind at all. She's great. So.
She does a good job. So I would just say if we're about customer service here and meeting the needs of our clients and meeting the needs of the community. And by the way, I should say you're a very community-minded person, so we appreciate that as well. And anything that we can do to make a better community, and that's what we're all about. It's about making a better world, isn't it, Dustin?
Yeah, absolutely. We got to be there for each other. So.
Right. Hey, thank you, Dustin. Again, my guest has been Dustin Richie, owner and operator of Magnificent Maid, Ohio. Thanks for coming in again today. And again, that number for Magnificent Maid, Ohio is 419-561-4429. If you need cleaning, commercial, residential, he's got a plan. Just give him a call. They can come and do an assessment, and I think you'll be very happy. Again, thanks for being on the podcast this morning.
Thank you.